Okay, y'all, so we back with another video for Crude Oil Capital. Let's do market insights. We're not going to be going over those same 5 pairs. We're going to pick new pairs. Still going to be 5 though. So let's just, I don't know, let's just pick, fuck it, let's just do CAD. Okay, we'll just delete the markings off CAD, NZDCAD. And I really don't want to mark up no USD pair for real. I really don't. So let's start with this pair right here, AUD Swiss. And for this video, I'm not gonna necessarily do top-down analysis like detail, but I am going to go from the macro to the micro time frame, just not in a detailed way as I did before. Okay, so let's start off with the monthly time frame. So just off the back, we're in a heavy downtrend. We can have a pullback right now and then continue for the downside, but we need to see a clear weekly, monthly candlestick that's bearish. We don't have none right now. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish candlesticks. So after the third or fourth push, there can be some type of pull back a little bit, and since we already in a, let me see, we're already heading down, boom. So is this the end of the pullback to continue the leg, or can we push a little bit higher and then drop from there, right? Let's get the high, that high, let's get the low. Okay, so this is the range that we're in, but this is a monthly time frame. So let's go on to the weekly time frame to even get a little smaller range, a not so large range. Oh, I do have to change the settings for this because I do have it. Let me just do the weekly. The daily. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go to the weekly time frame. We have some type of supply and demand zone right there that can get drawn on. So we're working with this level right here, and then if the market does push above this point, you know what? I need to drop this on too because this is another extreme level. Let's get the fibs out. Right on the 61.8, we're close to it. So we either can have let's go to the daily real fast. Okay, so the market can come down here and push to the next point of interest that I have marked on, meaning it can come down here and then push up here, right? Let's draw on the daily and weekly cycle so we can see on the 30-minute time frame what's going on down there when we get there. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, this is the level that I did draw on. So we can have a push down here and then a push up here. All you need to do is catch a move, like catch a part of the move. So if your main move is to catch the upside, don't even get in on this pullback if you're too conservative, right? You just want to wait. But if you're aggressive, if you catch this move and it's like a 5 or 6R, like you can be done for the week. You don't even have to catch this up move. If you want to, you can risk less. So like say if you only risk 1% usually. Now on the way up, you can risk half. You can risk 0.50 or you can risk 0.25 or vice versa. Risk 0.25 right here and then risk the other 0.75 or however you want to do it, right? Let's remove this so I can see clearly when I go to the 30-minute time frame. I don't like stuff to be too like hectic type shit. Okay. Let's go to the 30. Okay. So this is what we're working with for the next week, right? We don't have to worry about majority of this stuff over here. I'm worrying about what's finna happen right here. What type of structure is finna be formed right here? What levels does it have to go down to? The one I drew on the 4-hour time frame, which is right here. So let me just reset it. Zoom in. So we have a barrier. What we can see is Monday, play around. You don't have to trade Monday, you know, Sunday opening or whatever. Wait and see where price closes. I mean, where price opens at. And you will want to get in on the high if you're selling and on the low if you're buying. So now that we're selling down to the key level that was just marked on the 4-hour that you've seen, what we want to do is buy above the opening, wherever it's at. And it could be right here just to take out Friday's high. And then we could see, you know, a sell-off. You know, we can have Wednesday reversals, and then we can have, you know, the uptrend. So let's just see what this pair does. Let's see what this pair does. Because that is a far cry. So the sales for this week could be heavy. Let me see how many pips that is. 50, 60 pips. Yeah, this is a slower moving pair. So we could see something like this happen. We also have this high right here. And also this could be the right shoulder. Honestly, let's just start on a weekly time frame since I'm not really doing extreme top-down analysis right now. Okay, so I can just see this level off rip, which can be the inverted right shoulder to go up or to breathe below, retest it, and drop. Since we are in a heavy downtrend, I just want to see if this is the start of a new trend, right? Another level I want to draw on if it does take off is this level right here. This is just what I could see with a naked eye, not going into extreme details. So right now we kind of in the middle of a range, which you don't really want to trade in, but at the same time, this is a weekly time frame, so you can catch a move on a 30-minute time frame type shit. So let's get the fibs out. This is definitely a level I see it coming to or can reach. Let's draw that on. Okay, then we want to draw trade within ranges, within ranges, within ranges. Let me see something. Okay, yeah. So we're looking for bearish momentum now that this is our targets, right? So let's see what this brings us. Okay, I like that. Okay. We have one level, and then we have two levels. Plan A, plan B. So what we can see is a sell-off from right here, or we could see a sell-off from up here. So that's that pair. Let's go over EA, right? So let's go in a weekly time frame. Is this the right shoulder? Okay, so what level could price come to if it begins dropping? This level right here. And what's going to be a barrier that I can already see is this right here. That is a barrier that it would need to break in order to reach the further TP. All right, so let's go to, wait, let me just clone this. Find the resistance up here. Perfect. Okay, daily, 4-hour time frame. Let's get the fibs out again. 38.2 right here. And then let's also draw on this. I just want to see where it's at on the lower time frame. 4-hour time frame. Okay, let's delete this. It's too far up. We have ways to go before that point. What I also will want to be cautious of is the pump up, right? So what we could have is a pump to the upside and then a drop. Or we could have, you know, the pump to the upside, bullish momentum is strong, retest up to the next point of interest. So that is what we could have for EA. And then for GBP, NZD, weekly time frame once again. Where is the next weekly candle going to? Perhaps this point right here, the supply and demand zone. We are breaking new highs, which I am attentive to. So this could be the end of that pullback to shift on up to the next high, next range. Let's draw this on as well, because this could be the TP. So when we have a high, higher low, higher high, because it broke this high, and then we're at the end of the pullback to shift on up. First TP, second TP, right? So what I would want to see is a break. I want to see bullish patterns. Okay, so let's go to the 45-minute on this one. Yeah, I can see it chopping around for real. Chop, 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 whatever, consolidation. Finally breeze above, give us a pullback for the takeoff for the next leg. Yeah. So let's just wait to see. We need is breathing back above, retest, TP, TP1, TP2. Okay, and then if there's pair of drops from this point, it's going down here. Now, our last one would be NZDCAD. Let's go to the weekly time frame, see what we have here. Okay, we're in the middle of a range right now. Let's change this daily. Middle of these ranges, right? So now we're just looking for a bullish momentum. But a barrier that I can see is this supply and demand zone right here. Let's see if I can find a smaller one, because what we can see happen, even though it's going to break through it, it might be like a small resistance, not a heavy pullback, and then, you know, continuation on up. But let's go to the daily to see how it's looking. 4-hour time frame. Okay. You like, why I draw that level right here? It's just programming I've had for years, like marking these key levels on. Okay, so this a level I can see. Yes, it did. Yeah, it definitely wicked it. Let me go back to the daily time frame. So for this pair, we can have a small retest down and then a push. All you want to do, remember, is catch the setup, catch a setup, catch an execution for your setup, because that could be a play right there in itself. But we also need to wait just to see if these lows are going to be taken out. Like Tuesday, Tuesday can print the low of the week. So what we could have Monday, do its thing, whatever. Tuesday come in, Wednesday reversal, and then we have some type of push up. So be cautious of that. But yeah, let me see if it goes to the 38.2 as well. I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, 38.2. So I would definitely be cautious around this area, but that can be a nice buy execution on up. So that is what we have for NZDCAD. This is our perspective for GBPNZD. Perspective for Euro AUD right here. And then we have CADCHF, AUDCHF. So if this one is going down, we have this one. Okay. All right, so boom. That's that. Take what you need and discard the rest. And remember, it's never really right from wrong, but right from left.